Hey everyone, it is, I don't know, Wednesday? You might be wondering what I'm doing. But the weather has warmed up and we had a little bit of snow and we've had some cold, so the frost is kind of coming out. So a lot of the ground's staying alright, like that hill right there. These are the side trails, and we're in the main trail right now. And I think the side trails will be okay, but the main trail's definitely not going to hold up. So we've only forwarded in here for a little bit of yesterday and today, so it hasn't got bad. So what my plan of attack is to pretty much, we're not corduroying it because it would take too much wood, but I'm laying wood in lengthwise in all the tracks, especially where you can see right there that it's not deep, but it's wet, and that will blow out. So I figure if we do all this now, it will allow us to work. We might have to stop here and there, but at least if we do this, it won't blow out any big holes, and this landowner, definitely not going to want that. So if this doing this extra work allows me to do this and keep working, or at least not need as much cold, it's worth my while. And then when we're done, I'll come back through here and pick up what wood I can. So, and I'm pretty much using the wood just off this part of the main trail. So we've kind of done stuff like this before, but we've waited too long. So, and when you wait too long, you blow out big holes, the wood doesn't fit into it, it's hard to maintain at that point. So in light of hindsight and maybe having a little foresight, I'm gonna do it way in advance, hoping that will allow me to, or us, to stay working when maybe some other people aren't, and we still might not be able to work, but we're gonna have a much better chance if I do this. So and kind of the key with this too is, like, smaller diameter wood fits in pretty good. Crooked, bigger, lumpy wood, if it's not all the same size, you're gonna push it out of the way. And sometimes if you offset it a little bit, it helps. It kind of ties it together. So I'm sure we'll have to pay more attention to it, and this may do nothing, but it's certainly going to be better if we do nothing. So, and pretty much, as far as the main trail goes, it's ending right here. It's not that long. The other side of, there's a little wet run, or it's not a brook because I think it dries up in the summer, that I made a crossing. I'll show you guys later. But once you get on the other side and start heading out towards the yard, it gets wicked rocky and you can't make mud. So and so that being the case, it's really only this section. So there would probably be some point where it's like not worth it and you're just spending way too much time. So, like, if you're just spending all this time throwing wood in here and it's not going to do anything, well, that's kind of stupid too. So I'm just thinking, and this is, Wes will kind of get after me about this, and it's good, is I probably get a little too focused on production at times, and I might have in the past had a tendency just to, like, patch a hole or something when it becomes a problem. The problem is that if you just don't take care of it all at once, then you're just running around plugging holes in the ship. So and you know, the forwarder will kind of push some of this stuff around. So I'll probably have to continue messing with it a little bit, but I think, I don't know, if we do this, the forwarder is not going to fall down through all this wood, basically. You know, it's gonna hold it up, and at least you won't have big ruts. So I think if we do this, sorry, I'm not really looking at my phone right now. I think if we do this, before everything goes to crap, we might just be able to make this work. So that's my theory anyways. Like I said, if the other side of this, where the crossing is, was bad, I wouldn't do this, because it's way too much. It's way too much trail to manage. But since it's mostly just kind of this section of trail, I think we can get it under control now, and maybe be able to do this job and not have to leave, or because I don't really want to have to leave a bunch of wood processed here and then bring the forwarder back, or you know, I mean, if we can't, you know, if we can't forward, I'm going to process the whole thing. So I don't really want to have to wait until it gets cold enough to forward and then come back to finish it, or bring the forwarder back. I mean, so we'll see. I mean, I think, you know, if we have a little bit of mud on the side trails, it won't be the end of the world. But if this trail turns into some big, you know, mud flume, that would be a problem. So China, well, you can see now. We'll see how, you know, looks like skis going down through there. It's a wooden railroad. Maybe where somebody's gonna bring us some presents on the Polar Express. I don't know. Somehow I doubt it, but hopefully it works. The fur works good too. Fur kind of just lays right in there. It'll probably break up a little, but if we get some short chunks, we'll just throw it in the 8-foot softwood pulp when I pick it up. So, but I kind of figured I'd show you guys what my plan of attack is. I don't know if you guys are going to get dizzy from I'm running the right joystick with my pinky and next, whatever the next finger is, your ring finger, I guess. So I don't know. I'm just not gonna. Basically, I'm not gonna let this get to the point where it's a friggin' swamp with mud the whole friggin' way, and there's nothing we can do about it. And you're gonna have super cold weather, and then it's still not even. It's still gonna make a mess until, you know, it freezes up. So, anyways, I'll be back. There goes Wes crossed it, so I'll have to probably adjust some of my wood, but you can see how it works. The only thing about it is he'll slide around on it, I imagine, so I'll have to frig with it. So maybe it won't work as good as I want it to, but we'll see. Well, I didn't get a video of the brook crossing here, but I decided while it was still a little warm out that I was gonna get my poker stick here and get the froth. I missed my opportunity to beat the get the mud out. It was real cold bunching, and I'd like to get that mud out of there, and maybe I can keep it clean. So that's what I had for a video today. We'll see how it works. We got stuff in there, and we'll see how it goes. So anyways, like, subscribe, comment. We'll catch you later.